In breaking news, we are getting about the auction of the properties belonging to the gangster Dawood Ibrahim. It has already begun in Mumbai. This auction process began at 11 in the morning. 7 properties, including Hotel Delhi Zaika at Pakmodia Street, Nagpada, are also under the hammer. Now, interestingly, a Hindu Mahasabha leader, Swami Chakrapanni, has also, expressed interest to bid for a car in the auction.
Seven properties owned by dreaded terrorist and underworld don Dawood Ibrahim will go under the hammer at the Hotel Diplomat in Mumbai this afternoon. Adequate arrangements have been made at this hotel. This hotel has witnessed auction of Dawood's property in the past as well. Now, these properties include several lands and properties and Hotel Delhi Zaika at the Nagpada Street, which will be auctioned today. The Delhi Zaika hotel is situated at the Pakmodia Street, which is known as the area of influence of Dawood Ibrahim. This is the place from where Dawood has been operating when he was in India. Now, in the past, there have been auctions of Dawood's property, but either there were no bidders in the past, or those who bid in the past have not got the possession of the properties as yet. But this time around, there are several bidders, which include a senior journalist and activist S. Krishnan, who has bid for Dawood's property, Delhi Zaika Hotel at the Nagpada. And according to S. Krishnan, what he claims is that he has received threat from Chota Shakil, Dawood's right-hand man, for bidding for the property. Also, a Hindu Mahasabha leader would also be bidding for Dawood's property. He claims that he will be present at the bidding. Earlier in the past, the bidding has not been successful. This time around, they are expecting, the agencies are expecting that these properties would be auctioned, and they are taking utmost care about the security arrangements at the Diplomat Hotel here. But if at all the auction turns successful, this would send across a message to Dawood Ibrahim and the underworld, also about the waning influence of Dawood Ibrahim in the underworld. With camera person Mahesh Chavan, Kamlesh Sutar in Mumbai for India Today.
Okay, let's get in a quick word from our correspondent Mustafa Sheikh, who joins us for more. So, Mustafa, first of all, tell us, who are the bidders who are participating in this auction, and are there any apprehensions? Because after all, these are properties that belong to the underworld don.
There are obvious risks involved in bidding for these properties, but whoever has come forward to bid in this property, they are bidding it just because they are Dawood's property. So the people who are bidding, it's a symbolic bidding to show that they don't fear Dawood's clout in Mumbai, and that it's been more than 2 decades that he is out, and when his properties are on auction, Hindu Mahasabha and other agencies, Shiv Sena Party, are coming forward and trying to bid for it. One of the bidders, whose name is Ajay Srivastav, has backed out, saying that he bought a property previously and he's yet to get the possession. The agency which is auctioning these properties are not transparent as to who owns the property and what are the claims pending on the property, and how will the possession be given. So people who are at this point of time bidding, in the bidding which is going on, they are taking a risk. Whether they'll get the possession or not is not clear. But at the same point of time, they don't have anything to do with the property. All the bidders are bidding just for a symbolic thing, that they are bidding for the Dawood properties, and it's in the Dawood's den, the hotel on the properties in Nagpada, where it's a Dawood stronghold. So that's why they are bidding. They want that they don't fear the gangster, and they will buy this property and they will run an NGO from there. So now it will be clear in next half an hour whether who gets the property, in what price. And
Mustafa, tell us a little bit more about this Hotel Delhi Zaika. Well, you were just mentioning about Delhi Zaika. Just tell us a little bit more. Is it a very famous restaurant?
At a point, it used to be a very famous restaurant. It has been defunct for last 2 years. Hotel Ronak Afroz used to operate from there, then later at Hotel Delhi Zaika. So it used to be famous around that junction of Nagpada. But a few years back, it came to light that the property was seized long back. But then too, there was someone who took over the possession and was running a restaurant from there illegally. And after that, the government expedited the process to auction it. And it's a commercial property located in the market area of Nagpada. It's around 450 square feet area, and it's bid around 1 crore 18 lakhs. So it is a prime property as far as the property is concerned, and it's clear that it belongs to Dawood. Whereas the other properties like the car and house in Matunga, the owners are not clear. So yes, at this point of time, the most important thing is around the Hotel Ronak Approach, because it's in Nagpara, so it's bastion of Dawood Ibrahim, and there are 2 to 3 bidders bidding for it. So we'll have to also see what price does it go on.
Okay, so Mustafa, who's organizing this auction? Because there's also a lot of talk about the entire process being a farce, and the fact that a similar auction took place last time also, but really didn't meet with much success.
Competent Authority of India, which deals with foreign currency and black marketing, is other agencies who have gone for auctioning. There is some private agency to whom they have given this auctioning process. But when you visit these offices of the auctioning agency or the government agency, they have not revealed any details to the bidder. Even on the inspection day, there was one day where a person who is opting to bid can go and inspect the property. The people who went for inspection, they were not even shown the property they are going to buy. So that's why the bidders are alleging that there is no transparency, and they fear that their money will be wasted and they'll not get the possession because they are not sure about the documentation going behind by the agency.
Okay, Mustafa, stay with us. We have on the phone line Ajay Srivastav, who's also a lawyer who owned one of the properties by the Underworld Dawn. Mr. Srivastav, thank you so much for speaking to us on India Today. Your reactions to this auction that is being carried out, and we believe that there are a number of bidders who have also expressed, apprehensions, and you, I believe, owned one of the property that belonged to the gangster.
Hello, are you getting?
Yes, I can hear you, sir.
Yeah. ऐसा है, I went there on the property on 3rd of December.
जी.
Right now. And there was no one to open the lock of the property. How can I purchase this property when this is not vacated? Even possession are not with the competent authority or with the government. I don't think they are having the possession actually.
Mm-hmm.
So how can I invest such a huge amount? That is 1 crore 18 lakhs.
Mr. Srivastav, can you just clarify for us, you were the owner of one of these properties, and which one was that?
I am owner of one of property which I bought in 2001, March.
Okay.
I purchased that in auction in a bit at the price of rupees 250 lakhs, 2,55,000, right? And for that I am contesting a case. Even I won one case in 2010 against Dawood Ibrahim and his sister Hasina Ibrahim Parker, who is, I think, no more and died in 2014, right? Now their children is in the fray against me. They prefer to file an appeal, and that I am contesting before the court of law. So possession after 15 years, I am contesting for that. So how can I invest such a huge amount on this? 1 crore 18 lakhs or more. Hello, are you getting?
Yes, Mr. Srivastav, please go ahead.
How can I invest such a huge amount, that is more than 1 crore 18 lakhs on a property for which I have to further proceed in a legal way for, decade of years, 10, 15, 20, I don't know.
That's a long time. So are you questioning the auctioning process? Are you questioning those who are carrying about this?
I'm questioning. I'm saying when government wanted to give this property on auction, they must provide the loans, number one. And subsidy also, right? In 2001, this property was on item number 4 with a reserve price of rupees 6 lakhs.
Right.
This property, Ronak Approach Hotel. And in 2015, the same property came in the price tag of 1 crore 18 lakhs. So, how can it possible? And they don't have possession.
Right.
So, it means I had to spend a huge amount on title only.
Right.
So, I am not interested.
All right.
And then Dawood will, threaten me from there. Or Chota Sheikh will threaten me.
Have they threatened you before, or are these your apprehensions that if you do enter the bidding process?
I'm apprehension only.
Okay.
Right? So I'm not interested in this.
All right, Mr. Ajay Srivastav, thank you so much for speaking to us on India Today. In fact, let's just listen into, reactions from two potential bidders who have expressed interest to buy one of these properties that have been seized and now would be going for an auction.
कि वो हमें उस प्रॉपर्टी को दे और हम उस पे अपने हिंदू महासभा की तरफ से उसको लेंगे। और आज तो हम आए थे तो काफ़ी लोग, चूँकि एक पत्रकार को धमकी आया था डी कंपनी की तरफ से, उसके बाद हम हरकत में आए कि चलो हम चलते हैं, देखते हैं कि आखिर कौन है ये। तो हम इसलिए आए हैं, तो हमारे अखिलेश जी हैं, इंदिरा जी हैं, तो इन्होंने गाड़ी के लिए हमने लगा दिया है। तो गाड़ी लेकर के डी कंपनी यानी दानव कंपनी जो है, तो उसको उसकी जो गाड़ी है उसको लेकर के उसमें हमने या तो अगर जो ठीक है तब तो उसको एम्बुलेंस बनवा देंगे जो समाज हित के काम आएगा।